So Cathie Wood and Ark Invest have been selling their Palantir shares, okay? Quick shout out to Ark Daily on Twitter. They constantly post all of the trades that Ark Invest make on a daily basis. So as you can see, yesterday, the 30th of June, this is Ark Invest trades, and they sold 710,825 shares of Palantir, and this is in their ARKW fund. Now, if you recall, this is the same lady who came out and said, they're not looking for profits now. They invest in companies like Palantir with a 5-year horizon.
Let me ask you about Palantir, which we just found out you've added to. Can you tell our viewers why you added rather significantly to your stake in Palantir?
Yes, they reported yesterday, and the stock was down on the report. It's interesting to listen to the CEO. He was speaking our language. He essentially said to investors, we are playing in a massive space here, and we're going to invest aggressively now in order to capitalize on the exponential changes that are taking place here. So if you are short-term in your focus, you probably don't want to spend too much time investing in Palantir. So that's music to our ears, because Palantir's attitude is refreshing. It's exactly how we invest. We want our companies to invest aggressively. We don't want profits now. We want them to invest aggressively because we're moving into many winner-take-most markets.
So if that is the case, why have you just sold 710,000 shares, essentially banking profit? Because they were buying Palantir when it was on the way down. So they were buying Palantir when it was $18, when it was $19. And since that time, the share price has risen quite considerably. I mean, it's up 14% over the past month. So they were buying and averaging down, and I'm sure they got a great average on Palantir. But now it's up 14%. They're now selling their position. And this wasn't their only sale. 2 days ago, you can see here they sold more shares of Palantir on the 28th of June, and they only sold 21,300 shares. Now, is this a reason for us to be concerned? Is this a reason to panic? Is Cathie Wood and Ark Invest, are they no longer bullish on Palantir? And if that's the case, is there a reason why? Because it seems to be nothing but good news coming out from Palantir. If you take a look at some of our recent wins, recently it was announced that Palantir extends Grupo Global partnership. And I keep on saying this, an extension with a current partnership is as bullish of a sign as you're going to get, because it shows that they love the product. And if they love the product, then future clients and future customers will also love the product. So this for me is extremely bullish. So why is Cathie Wood and Ark Invest, why are they selling? So this came out on the 29th of June, that Wejo partners with Microsoft, Palantir Technologies, and Sunbow Holdings to transform the future of connected vehicle data. So this was on the 29th of June. Let's go back a couple more days ago. Palantir was selected to join the Russell 3000 index. And as a result of them joining the index, companies that joined the Russell 3000, a gauge that tracks about 98% of the investable US stock market, often receive a bump in their share prices while gaining exposure to a wide swath of investment management and inclusion in passive funds that track the indices. So why now? Okay, we're having all of this fantastic news with regards to Palantir. Why are Ark Invest selling now? And is it a big deal? And in order for us to reach a viable conclusion, let's take a look at their current holdings. Okay, so after the selling, how much are Ark Invest currently sitting on right now? So this is a website called cathiesark.com, and they pretty much track all of the ETFs. So shout out to this website here. So they have combined all of Ark Invest's ETF holdings, and they've ranked them according to the size and their weights and the amount of shares that they own. So as you can see, Tesla's on top. Okay, Tesla's number 1. Teladoc Health is sitting in number 2. But if you scroll down, okay, so last time I checked, I believe it was in position 17. So now it's okay. So it's down now. Okay, so it was in position 17 a couple of days ago, but since the selling, it's now dropped to 18th place. Okay, it weighs about 1.51% of their combined holdings. The market value of their position is $760 million, and at the moment it's still only available in the ARKK and the ARKW fund. So that's how their position currently stands. Now, how many shares are they sitting on? And this is another website that tracks ARK Invest's movements. As you can see, this is the ARKK fund and ARKW fund, and I've filtered it to just include Palantir stock. And as of yesterday, they're currently still sitting on a total of 28.5 million shares of Palantir stock, and again the value is $760 million. So them selling off 700,000 shares yesterday, them selling off 21,000 shares 2 days ago is really insignificant in terms of how much shares they're still currently sitting on. So I think my best guess, and this is me putting all the pieces together, it looks like they are just trimming their position. Okay, it doesn't look like they're selling off the stock because they are no longer bullish or they no longer believe in a company. It looks to me as though they're just trimming their position. You know, when Tesla went wild last year, they were trimming their Tesla stock because they have to try and maintain a particular weighting for a particular stock. And maybe their goal or objective is to keep Palantir at a weight of 1.5%. And if it exceeds that, then they will trim. Okay, so they'll essentially take profits, build up their cash pile, and invest in other opportunities that they may see. So maybe that's what the fund as a whole has concluded, that they're going to keep the weight at 1.5% or around about 1.51%, whatever. And if it exceeds that weighting and the value of Palantir stock rises, then they will just trim to be able to maintain that weight. So based on the amount of shares they're currently still sitting on versus the amount of shares that they've sold, I think this is them simply portfolio rebalancing. And at the moment, I don't think it's a cause for concern. I will be monitoring the situation, of course, and I will be keeping you guys updated. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I think this is just portfolio rebalancing. But if you think I'm wrong, please comment below. Share your thoughts. This is what the whole platform is about. You know, share your opinions. Do you think they're no longer bullish? Do you think they're just cashing in profits and they're going to even continue to sell more? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is me just speculating and using the evidence that I have before me. Do your own due diligence. But will I be selling my Palantir position? Absolutely not. Not right now anyways. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.